Decentralization is the key to freeing humanity from governments and their money printing machine. In this way, cryptocurrencies can be the new global revolution. Every cryptocurrency wants to contribute to this revolution in some way. But in this channel, we look at one of the most special ones, named XRP. Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Market. We are here with the hottest economic, financial, and of course cryptocurrency, especially XRP news. Ripple has revealed that its global XRP-powered global proprietary payment solution, RippleNet, has processed nearly $30 billion across approximately 20 million transactions since launch. The publication was first pointed out by pseudonymous XRP community influencer WrathofKahneman. The publication details that the firm's payment solution offers a variety of services designed to facilitate more efficient treasury flows, including access to its extensive global network that spans numerous countries such as India, Brazil, the UAE, Mexico, Singapore, the UK, and others. The regions served by Ripple's network are responsible for a significant portion of global remittance volume, with India and Mexico leading the way in remittance inflows during 2022 at $100 billion and $60 billion, respectively. India has consistently topped the list for the past 15 years, the publication details. Ripple also emphasized the expansion of its payment solution to nearly 70 payout markets worldwide, which account for up to 90% of the global foreign exchange market. Well, that's good data. However, we should wait to see how it will compete with SWIFT, with over $1 trillion of transactions per day. UAE proposes bill to create a decentralized economy for its free zone with 100% tax exemptions. The registration authority of the Abu Dhabi global market recently published a consultation paper to propose a legal framework for distributed ledger technology. The proposed framework acknowledges the legal status of token holders, stating that decentralized governance is expressly provided for, with token holders having the right to vote on certain matters unless expressly stated otherwise in the charter. Additionally, the proposal emphasizes the importance of transparency, fairness, and the submission of audited annual accounts. Interesting. The UAE is making a strong move. Well, guys, the future is decentralization, and any country that understands it now will have a bright future ahead of it. But I'm wondering if this is not a conflict of interest, as they also plan for CBDCs. U.S. banks on alert over falling commercial real estate valuations. Office valuations in particular have been hit by rising interest rates and many employees' preference to work from home since the coronavirus pandemic. However, financial managers tried to reassure investors that they didn't anticipate significant systemic risk, as holdings are broadly spread across banks and other institutions. What happens to commercial real estate, especially offices, is State Street's top concern. Ron O'Hanley, the U.S. Custodian's chief executive officer, said this week. Not all properties are equally affected. He added, Class A holds up, rents may be down, but they're not in trouble. Class B and C are definitely. The question we are all asking is whether the contagion will spread from the office sector, said Brian McDonald, head of real estate debt at PGIM, which manages $122 billion. If you get a trust issue, suddenly people could lump all commercial real estate together. Oh guys, with these high valuations, we must be facing another 2008, but this time it will be subprime valuations instead of subprime mortgages. German public sector workers agree wage deal with employers. German public sector workers have agreed on a wage deal with employers. Interior Minister Nancy Faeser and the Verdi Union said on Saturday, ending a dispute that has disrupted the transport sector in Europe's biggest economy. The agreement for around 2.5 million workers in the sector follows arbitration. Under the deal, each worker will receive a total of €3,000 in tax-free payments in installments through to February 2024 to help offset inflation, said the ministry in a statement. From March 2024, wages will rise by €200 per month, and in a second step, there will be a 5.5% increase, it said. The deal will run for 2 years. Disclosures show one representative on the House Financial Services Committee sold Silicon Valley Bank shares a day before it collapsed. At least 9 members of Congress sold banking stocks before and during the market turmoil in March, the Financial Times reported. Josh Gottheimer, a New Jersey Democrat and member of the Financial Services Committee, disclosed a March 9th sale of shares in Silicon Valley Bank valued at between $1,000 and $15,000, the newspaper said. Silicon Valley Bank collapsed the following day, sending U.S. banking stocks plummeting. Gottheimer also reported sales made on March 6th and March 14th of shares in Charles Schwab Corp., worth a similar amount, the newspaper reported. Representatives for the congressman pointed the FT to a statement from last year in which they said his financial decisions were made at the discretion of a third-party financial advisor. Earlier this week, the New York Times reported on sales of banking stocks by other members of Congress, including Jared Moskowitz, a Democrat from Florida, Dan Goldman, a New York Democrat, and Utah Republican John Curtis. Let me tell you what will happen next. Nothing. Is anyone surprised? The answer is no. Congress is shielding organized crime, and we know that they continue with no punishment. Why? Because they are congressmen. They have the freedom to buy whatever they want. Yes, that's the US core value, freedom. But freedom is true for them, not us. If we had done that, we would have been arrested for it immediately. So we won't expect Congress to protect justice when the only thing they care about is themselves. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and watch our other videos to know more about XRP, Ripple, and all world's economic news.